Okie dokie, so that's how it goes. Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome back to A Timeless Story. Not bugged, it's just me being silly and not looking at clues properly. So there's these four images here, and I believe it would be sunset, afternoon, night, then dawn, as the story goes. But the question is, do we actually want to break these clocks or not? Because apparently these are optional to do that. Dad, what has become of my piano? I had them taken away. I warned you not to persist. You have been schooled so that you perpetuate your father and your grandfather's profession, and I won't let you row all that away over some silly career as a musician. No, but I do not want to do that, thank you very enough. I hope that's clear now, Delbert. Yeah, I'm not of the mindset of persuading my child, if I ever have one, to do something that I would like them to do as a profession. They need to choose that for themselves, as fathers should do so. Righty-hoo, next up... So, yes, there's a book missing. I think I should look for it. What's in the book? There. So back down here, it would say. Then the church area. Yep, that's church. So, according to this, there should be a book up here in the church shelves. Several. Obtains big book. Yes, that should do the trick. Hold on, before we leave, someone mentioned that I should observe the ladder before going anywhere else, because we have looked at the ladder and it just has not done anything. So therefore, it should just be Okay, maybe it's used for a particular moment. Okay, maybe the ladder is used for that window. From the window to the wall. To the window to the wall. Okay? Right, let's see if this ladder does what I think it would do. You place the ladder. Ah! Thank you. Ah, that's a really big clock in here. A really, really big clock. Wreck the clock with a silver dagger. Not yet. You can wreck all of the all of the clocks, but maybe that one holds something significant to the story. Like that clock is the most important one of us. Anyways, let's keep going, shall we? Keep on going through this trail of bizarreness. Okay, we got a big book. Ah. You hear a door opening in the distance. Nice. Let's go and see what we can find in here now. Piano time. Piano. Big, big piano. It's missing 3 piano keys. Right, so what can we do about that? Okay, I shall go forth and do that now. Okay. 3 piano keys. One of them is in the... Whereabouts was the kitchen? Yeah, the kitchen was over to the right, wasn't it? Yes. And what an odd ball. Yep, nonsense stuff like that. Because the letters match up, okay? Ah, and the same as a piano key. Why didn't we see this earlier? Because of relevance to the flow of the game. Otherwise, what's the point of picking up a piano key if there's no purpose at that point in time? Upper part of the maze, between the plushies. I ain't seen no plushies in here. What the heck are you talking about? Maybe it's something else which we have not yet seen in the maze before. Or maybe we're just going around in circles. Who knows? Where can you see the plushies, for goodness sakes? It says in the upper part of the maze between the plushies. When there ain't no plushies, but we'll just go with it. Maybe just the upper part of the maze. Or... no, wait. In the upper part of the maze, and then it says between the plushies. Damn it! Whereabouts were the plushies in the game? Whereabouts were you in the game? Where could one be in the grand scheme of things in life? I don't know if that clock is broken. Maybe it just is broken. Right, let's go through here then. Right. Plushies, plushies, where the heck are you in the grand scheme of things? Oh. This you talking about? Amongst the plushies there's a piano key. Well, why are you hiding that from me all this time, plushies? Right, we've got the 3 piano key pieces. Right, let's put them on the piano then. You hear a door opening in the distance. Nicely done. Go to the last room available. I get a little bit of a tingly fingerly big. Alys? Delbert. Good. You still remember my name. It's been a while since the accident. What are you saying? I could never... Is that so? After all, you overlooked all my letters, and you never visited my grave, nor my mother's. Huh? It doesn't matter anymore now. Speechless, huh? You really never change. And to think that I also gave you a second chance with my grandson, but you ruined everything again. You concealed the truth and obsessively grew fond of me because I resemble Alys to you? You're right. I have no excuse. It's time to put the word end to this. I bet you're looking forward to it, too. Yes. Shh. Sleep now. Ah! Thanks, Alys. Del. And that's what you might call a bad ending. Yes, indeed, the rune is. Yeah, this game is quite short. But that doesn't mean to say that short games are not bad. Because this isn't bad. It's okay, good. I wouldn't say there's anything hugely unique in the game that follows other kind of tropes when it comes to memory loss or a willingness to forget because you regret the past so much so that you want to purposely forget it. Want to purposely move on and keep the past behind. But the question is, why did Lysander ignore the red-haired girl for all this time? That's what I want to know. Why is it that he wants to put her aside? Or maybe it's because he didn't know how to put it into words and therefore it just ended up like that. Okay. I get that. Wait. Oh, for goodness sakes, we'll be doing it again then. Beforehand though, let's smash this clock and see what we can do with this next piece of memory. Oh, ouch. I'm so sorry. Of course you are. Where's your mind at? There's something familiar about this boy. Listen now, have we met before? I really don't think so. And if you'll excuse me, I'm scrambling to find someone who's willing to rent me somewhere to sleep. Taking into account my badge, I think it's going to be a very tough... Wait, are you nuts in the head? By your face, I swear you're not even an adult. You got that right, but my birthday's in a few days. The truth is, I ran away from home to chase my dreams. I play the piano and I wish for everyone to enjoy music, but my parents tried everything to make me give up, also resorting to drastic measures, which I'd rather not talk about. And so here I am. But I'm optimistic. Forgive me for my little outburst, and goodbye. But wait, well, this might seem a bit weird, but do you happen to know anybody named Alys? Alys is my grandmother's name. I never got to meet her, though. she was a family friend. I would like to do something to help you, and by virtue of our friendship, I feel obligated to put you up to my place, at least until you find a better accommodation. Have I already mentioned that I have a piano? You promise you won't contact my family? I promise. Oh, I still don't know your name. The name's Delbert, but you can call me Del. It's a pleasure to meet you, Delbert. I'm Lysander. Come along. I'll show you where I live. It's not far from here. Are you hungry? Alright, we'll stop eating something along the way. We'll stop to eat something along the way. It's all good. Also, just remember that this is the developer's first game, so if you think there are any flaws or potholes or plot holes in the game, then I would say that just be a bit more courteous in feedback, because when it comes to your first game, it's sort of like your first step into a big wide world of being one of those peeps that made your own game, so therefore it's kind of nerve-wracking to see feedback on the game. It also depends on how you take feedback as well, because it also depends on the feedback itself, because some of them would be intentionally harmful, and that's no good. And I can understand why anybody would react negatively from that. So anyways, let's move on. Move on with our lives and know that we will be up to good stuff soon. Right, you hear a door opening distance, but we're not going to go into that door just yet because there's a big clock in the church. And we're going to put our knife into it and see what we can do. What one can... Oh. I'm not even going the right way, am I? As we can go to the right side. There's the church. No, it's the third one. Well, just out of question's sake, how do these worlds combine together like this? Because obviously you're going one way, then going through another way, and then you're going through a completely different realm, which obviously would obstruct the other places you would normally go to. Anyways, so this could collide with a maze, for example. Right. Wreck the clock with a silver dagger? Yes. I did it for my mother, you see. In spite of her saying I'm alright, I know she only say that I don't worry. She needs good doctors, expensive meds, all things we can't afford. We're not that wealthy. Glenn's proposal came at a perfect time. I'm of marriageable age and he's a rich man. If I marry him, my mother will be able to recover. She is the person I hold dearest. Always the same tack turn, huh? You haven't changed a bit. Are you in love with him? Of course I'm not, but my priority is my mother's health. I've never seen you cry, Alys. Anyway, didn't you have something to say too? What is it? I can't tell her. Not now, when she's so upset. I spent the entire week summoning courage up and writing speeches, but something good, I hope. Furthermore, even if I tell her my feelings, what difference would it make, given my economic conditions? I couldn't help her mother. Consequently, I couldn't make her happy. Also, as she returns the feelings of a clumsy guy like me is out of a question. I'm hopeless. Lays? I'm sorry, I've got to go. You're perfectly right, you know. I'm still the same coward. Eek. So that should be everything. For goodness sakes, it says here destroy the piano. Just examine the piano another time and get hints about the next clock. Examine the top right corner, destroy the clock. I wonder if it matters which way round we do this in. Unless of course it does matter. Some papers fell out of a big book. Dear Lysander, I just wanted to tell you that I'm okay. I hate it. I loathe this thing that grows inside my belly. It's sucking the life out of me. Glenn hits me if I refuse to eat. He says I have to keep my strength, otherwise I'll lose the baby. He also said I should quit writing to you because you're not reading any of my letters. I don't believe him, Alys. Dear Lysander, I saw him with another woman. I think she's in love with her. I think I love you. I beg you to keep this hair clip of mine until we see each other again. By then you'll know what to say. Okay, so that's where the hair clip was all this time. Okie dokie, that's all good. Very good. So you got a negative end, which means you get the negative end if you haven't found all the clocks. Neutral end, you get the neutral end if you find all the clocks, but you didn't obtain the hair clip. So therefore there should be another ending if you get all of the clocks and the hair clip itself. Pronto. On my music stand there is an incomplete score. Now, an annotation states, the end of the melody is enshrined in a corner. Enshrined in a corner? Or maybe you're talking about the clock, I'm not quite too sure. Maybe that would be it. Hold on. Just saving first and then going to this room. I still keep getting the same ending though. Like, oh my goodness sakes, what do I do here? What does one do? Regardless of what I do, I keep getting to the same end. Maybe I need to use the hair clip, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it says use a hair clip. Okay, I just realised this now. How the hell do you use a hair clip if there's no item section? Where do you use it? Oh, we keep going round and round in circles. Don't like circles. It's probably something to do with a big clock, I'm not too sure. I keep going round in circles and I don't know why. Oh. Examine the piano. 3 piano keys in their place. Examine the piano another time. You get a hint of the next clock. Examine the top right corner. Top right corner of the same room. I don't know what I should be doing. For all this weakness spot. Well, that would make sense. There's another clock here. Wreck the clock with a silver dagger. And how come you have a piano? You play it too? Let's just say that I like killing time. Let me hear something. Hey, you're a pro here. I should be one to be curious. As you wish. You're amazing, Dale. I'm sure you'll be a world-famous pianist one day. Do you mean it? I mean, of course I will. Follow your dreams. Are you sure you want to spend your 18th birthday like this? Absolutely. Why? How'd you spend yours? I can't remember. It was so long ago. Don't be drastic. You're not much older than me, right? Right. Oh, it's midnight. Happy birthday. Thank you. Now, will you stop being a sponger and you'll look for an apartment, huh? I remind you that you're the one who provided me with free board into your own house. I was just joking around. What kind of a horrible person would I be if I had kicked you out of the house on that day of your birthday? Besides, I've grown quite fond of you. If this is the case, you better make up for this foolish joke. I'm going to bed because I've got a gig tomorrow. You're doing the dishes. You're doing the dishes in my house. I'm doing the dishes in my house, even though I told you that you're doing it. Where have you been? I thought you'd already gone to sleep, just hanging out with some friends. Anyway, you didn't tell me. I was worried. Do you realize what time it is? What if something bad had happened to you? You sound like my mother. I asked you a question. Now I demand an answer. Enough of the silly talk. I have my freedom and I do whatever I want. Not under my roof. Very well. I'm leaving. Not so fast. Do you really believe I'll let you go so easily? I won't make the same mistake twice. Run? Oh. We got no warning? Damn it. Oh, another game over screen for our endeavours. Run about the Christmas tree and happy holidays. Delbert was. He was. If only I could turn back time. Oh, dearie me. Okie dokie, let's go about our daily lives then. Hopefully, this won't be the thing that would be the thing. Ah, we can move this time. Nice. Back the clock with a silver dagger. Excellent. We're back here? What are we doing back here? Huh? What's going on? This is part of our... Yeah, this is Lysander's house. Okay. How strange. I feel I've just woken up from a very clear dream. Rather than a dream, though. Maybe a nightmare different from the usual. Or whatever. Actually, I don't really care that much. Because what is certain is that nothing will ever change. I'll go on, living as I lived until now. Giving to the time all of the time to make up for my mistakes. That didn't seem that good to me. Maybe that was just the neutral end. I'm pretty sure I got the hair clip out of a book. Maybe I'll check it one more time. Mysteries of life. You never know what might be round the corner. Or, like again, you have to do things in a very specific order. And therefore, I did the do there. Okay. Let's go back in here. Oh, okay. I didn't take the hair clip away. So I should be good. Good. I should be good to go. Hopefully. Hopefully we should be good to go. Okay, examine the big clock. Yes. Back here again. Though this time we have the paper, well, the hair clip. Why do I keep saying paper clip? Maybe I didn't even say paper clip, but it's just my imagination. Dinky Dories. How strange, a very clear dream. How do we get anything other than, like, we can't even use a hair clip because there's no option to use it. That's the silliest thing. Like, there's nowhere, like, there's no items in the game. Even though you clearly pick up items in the game, but unfortunately there's no item list to be able to see what items you have. If you get my drift. I would love to be able to see the good ending of this game, but I think this is definitely one aspect that is bugs, because regardless of what you do, unless you have to do everything in a very, very specific order, it reminds me of Shiro no Nori, if you remember that horror game, or sort of like more of a paranormal game and such. Nothing horrific about it, but it reminds me of that game just because you have to do everything in an exact order to be able to get in a specific ending. Sorry. And I've looked everywhere. Literally, I've tried opening up the game again, following the same instructions as I did last time in the exact order that the walkthrough tells me to do, but there isn't a good ending. There's either just the negative ending or the neutral ending. There's no good ending. The hair clip doesn't do anything. But I'd probably like to think that there is a good ending out there, but unfortunately for this Let's Play, it's just not going to be possible. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been a timeless story. Check out the developers and their Tumblr blog page. There'll be a link in the description below where you can find and play this game for yourself and follow the development of the developers' next game. So have a good day, everyone, and see you all in the next time. On my channel, that is. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.